Namaskar and welcome to What Does This Data Say? I am Ajay Prakash. For those of you who have been following the politics in Karnataka, you must have noticed some very unusual incident that happened 1 or 2 days ago. Unusual because it's coming from the BJP, which otherwise is known to be an extremely disciplined party, or rather, should I say, nothing happens there without the blessings or the permission of the top people. I am referring to this incident where BS Yeddyurappa was on his way to Mudigere in Chikmagaluru to participate in the Vijay Sankalp Yatra of the Bharatiya Janata Party. And that's where about 300 strong BJP workers surrounded him and then forced him to retreat back. He cancelled the yatra and he went back. He was not alone at that time. He was accompanied by C.T. Ravi, the Bharatiya Janata Party National Secretary, and also the Union Minister D.V. Sadanand Gaura and the local MLA Mr. Kumaraswamy. This infighting in the BJP has left all the leaders, right from the state leaders to the central leaders, rather embarrassed. Now, this crowd of 300 BJP workers were protesting against Kumaraswamy being given a ticket in the coming election. Kumaraswamy, on his part, said that the BJP faction working against me is headed by one Kavish, who is the state farmers Morcha secretary, and a few more local leaders. Such kind of indiscipline and embarrassment is not tolerated by the BJP. Yet the leaders are silent because Karnataka is a poll bound state and every action taken needs to be well thought through. Before I go ahead, one quick request. If you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel. Do share it with your friends and press the like button as well. I always look forward to your comments. This is not just one isolated incident which has happened. In fact, about 3 days ago, when BS Yeddyurappa announced that his son BY Vijendra would be contesting from Shikaripura in the upcoming assembly elections, it did not go well with C.T. Ravi, the BJP's national secretary. In fact, Ravi commented that the decision will be made by the party's parliamentary board and such decisions cannot be made by people in their kitchen or at home. C.T. Ravi is rather infamous for the kind of comments he keeps making, but this kind of outburst is a direct embarrassment to Mr. Modi. I will tell you why. So, in this episode, I am going to talk about the political situation in the state of Karnataka in light of the upcoming assembly election. And in the end, I'll also show you a couple of opinion polls that will indicate where the state is headed to. I will start by showing you one photograph, which is a rather unusual and probably rare photograph. In this photograph, you see Mr. Narendra Modi bowing before BS Yeddyurappa, almost bending halfway to do a namaskar. Unusual and rare because you will rather never find Mr. Narendra Modi in this kind of posture saying a namaskar to anyone else. Now, I'll also show you one more clip of the same day. The event is the 80th birthday of Mr. B.S. Yeddyurappa on February 27th, when Mr. Modi had come to attend the function and also inaugurate the Shivmoga airport.
येदियुरप्पा जी ने कर्नाटका असेंबली में जो भाषण दिया है वो सार्वजनिक जीवन जीने वाले प्रत्येक व्यक्ति के लिए प्रेरणा है।
When is the last time you saw Mr. Modi allowing anyone to come within the camera's field of view? And also, if you have noticed, Mr. Modi appears to be more eager, whereas BS Yeddyurappa's body language looks like that he is being pushed into this. So, why is Mr. Yeddyurappa upset or angry at Mr. Modi or the BJP leadership? I know most of you will recollect the reasons, but I'll go back a little bit and try to explain a few things. If you look at the 2018 assembly elections of Karnataka, 104 seats were won by the Bharatiya Janata Party, 80 by Congress, and 37 by the JDS. Mr. Yeddyurappa was quickly sworn in as the chief minister, and the governor gave him, I think, about a week's time in which they tried to muster the MLA supports from outside the BJP, but it did not happen. And within 5 days, Mr. Yeddyurappa had to put in his resignation. Thereafter, the JDS, Mr. Kumaraswamy, was made the chief minister with the support of the Congress. But the Bharatiya Janata Party had its eyes always on the MLAs of the Congress and the JDS. The Kumaraswamy government did not last long. In about 14 months' time, 16 MLAs from the Congress and the JDS defected to the BJP, and that's how once again Mr. Yeddyurappa was made the chief minister. Re-elections were held for the defected MLA seats, and many of them won and came back, barring a few. Now, today, the Bharatiya Janata Party's strength in the assembly is 119, the Congress 69, and the JDS 30. Now, that was 2019. At that time, Yeddyurappa's age was 76 years. According to the BJP's convention, no one over the age of 75 can hold any high office within the party. But this was made an exception. But I think there was a secret pact between Yeddyurappa and the leadership of BJP that he would resign after 2 years. And come 2021, it was not only this pact, but there were also some allegations of corruption against Mr. Yeddyurappa. So that's where the leadership of BJP, Mr. Amit Shah and Modi, went horribly wrong in assessing the situation. By the month of June 2021, enormous pressure was exerted on BS Yeddyurappa to resign from the chief minister's post. According to political sources, BS Yeddyurappa had resigned on July 10th and handed his resignation over to Mr. Modi. 6 days later, Mr. Yeddyurappa took a chartered flight to Delhi where he met up with Mr. Modi, Amit Shah, and other BJP leaders. And there was a strong buzz in the press that he had come to put in his resignation. But it did not happen that way. We are told that in the meeting he asked the Prime Minister that he wanted some more time to step down. He reportedly said he wanted to unfurl the national flag on Independence Day, that is August 15th, as his last act as the Chief Minister of Karnataka. If you really think about his actions, all that Mr. B.S. Yeddyurappa was saying is, look, here I am the tallest leader of BJP you have in Karnataka, so I am ready to go, but let me go on my own terms. While in Delhi, Yeddyurappa did not get any message from the BJP bosses. He came back to Bangalore and told his colleagues that he has put in his request and he is yet to hear from the leadership. No message ever came through from Delhi. Then finally, on July 28, 2021, Yeddyurappa tendered in his resignation. Yeddyurappa had stepped aside a broken, disillusioned, and a humiliated person. He remembers that till today. In 2021, the BJP leadership had very unwisely thought that Yeddyurappa is expendable and they could win the elections even without him. But come 2023, the tables have turned. Mr. Modi has realized his mistake, and then he keeps coming down to Bangalore every now and then and tries to placate BS Yeddyurappa. So, this photograph is just one of those acts where Mr. Modi is trying to win back BS Yeddyurappa. And if you may also recollect, last August, Yeddyurappa was made a member of the party's Central Election Board. In 2023, for once the BJP appears to be in a big mess in Karnataka. This is of its own doing. They don't have any local leader, and Mr. Yeddyurappa remains a reluctant starter. The election announcement is just around the corner, and yet BJP is to bring out its manifesto this year. When asked, a party spokesperson said the party is working on a manifesto for each city of Karnataka. On the other hand, the Congress party, surprisingly though, appears to be well positioned in Karnataka this time. They have already released their poll promises, which include the Grahajyoti scheme, in which 200 units of free electricity will be provided. The estimated cost of this is around 9,000 crores. They will be giving 10 kg per month of free rice to the poor, and Congress promises to settle Karnataka's water woes in 5 years if voted to power. And of course, after the Bharat Jodo Yatra, they keep stressing on communal harmony. Not only this, it appears DK Shivkumar and Siddaramaiah have buried their differences at least for the time being. Together, they are doing a door to door campaign all across Karnataka and handing over what is known as a promise card, which is signed by Shiv Kumar and Siddaramaiah jointly. Now, in the end, I'll just show you some of the opinion polls that have been released by various organizations and groups. Now, personally, I do not believe in opinion polls too much. It's always better to spend time analyzing the results and learning from the results rather than wasting time on the analyzing the speculations. According to South First Political Pulse, who had a sample size of 4,585, Congress will be getting 101 seats, BJP 91, JDS 29, and they predict a hung assembly. Lok poll, the sample size was 45,000. They are saying Congress will get anywhere between 116 and 122, BJP 77 to 83, JDS 21 to 27, and they are predicting a Congress win. And similarly is the case with Small Box India, who are saying that Congress will win this time around. Now, there's something that you people should be aware of regarding these opinion polls. Lok polls predictions in the opinion polls so far have not been pretty accurate, whereas Smallbox India has been very close in their opinion polls so far. And thirdly, all the big pollsters have not yet published their opinion polls for Karnataka. I don't know the reason, but people like India Today, C Voter, ANI, Times Now, all of them are missing, and the polls are just going to be announced in a few days. I don't know whether we will be seeing any opinion polls from them this time around. All this and much more is known to the BJP leadership. And that is the reason Mr. Modi thinks that if he keeps coming to Karnataka, he can salvage this situation and get BJP to win this state again. Last week he was here when he inaugurated the Mysore Bangalore Expressway. He inaugurated the IIT in Dharwad in Karnataka. And then one very strange inauguration he did. He went on to inaugurate one railway platform at Hubli station, which was built with a cost of 20 odd crores. The length of that platform is said to be 1.8 kilometer long, and I think it is in the Guinness Book of Records as well. If you look at Google Maps, this is Hubli station, and the far end of this station has been named as Sri Siddharudha Swami railway station. And the platform we are talking about is platform number 8, which extends all the way into the yard. So that you can see very clearly on Google Maps. It's a kind of a path which connects the main station with the yard. I'm not sure if any passengers will be willing to walk almost 1.5 kilometer to catch any train. The utility of this platform appears to be something else. So that's all in today's episode. If you liked it, please do subscribe to my channel. I'll see you again next week with some more interesting data. Till then, goodbye and namaskar.